They say it's the people of one thing who change the world. What if I told you that your passion is not enough to make you successful, and that trying to do too much might be exactly why you're getting nowhere? Because the real power isn't in doing everything. It's in mastering one thing so well that the world can't ignore you. Brace yourself, because today we're going to destroy the myth that more is better and show you why focus, not talent, is the secret weapon you've been missing. The modern trap of distraction. In a world obsessed with doing more, being everywhere, and chasing everything, we've forgotten the power of doing one thing brilliantly. The world today is designed to keep you distracted. We live in the noisiest generation in history. From the moment you wake up to the time you crash into bed, you're bombarded by messages telling you to be everywhere, do everything, and be great at all of it. Learn to code, start a podcast, get on TikTok, meditate daily, lift weights, journal, build a side hustle, fix your sleep, read 52 books a year. It's madness. That is the exact reason so many people are stuck. Because when you try to do it all, you end up mastering nothing. We've become addicted to the idea of diversified potential. But in reality, that's just a fancy way to say we're scattered. The power of focus. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Mastery demands sacrifice. Every world-class writer, athlete, artist, entrepreneur, they all made a decision. Not 1,000 decisions, just one. They chose what mattered and ruthlessly cut everything else. That kind of focus isn't just important, it's non-negotiable. Pick your lane, burn the rest, because if you don't choose your one thing, the world will choose 50 things for you, and none of them will lead to the life you actually want. So pick one thing and go deep, not wide. The myth of multi-passionate. Now, some of you are probably thinking, but I have so many passions, I can't just pick one. Here's a tough pill to swallow. Being multi-passionate is often just a clever disguise for fear of commitment. Yep, I said it. It feels safer to juggle a bunch of things because that way, if you fail, at least you didn't go all in, right? Wrong. Dabbling might feel comfortable. But comfort is the enemy of mastery. Progress comes when you commit fully, even if it means letting go of something else you enjoy. That doesn't mean you abandon all your interests forever. It just means you focus on one long enough to actually get good. A real story of burnout. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. We'll call him Eric. Eric loved music. He was actually really talented, the kind of guy who could hear a song once and instantly play it on guitar. But he also had a full-time job in finance and a side hustle selling clothes online. Oh, and he was trying to start a YouTube channel. Guess what happened? He burned out. Not because he didn't love music, but because music only got 10% of him, just like everything else. Eventually, he hit a breaking point. He quit the side hustle, cut back on work hours, and went all in on his music. Within a year, he recorded his first album. Within 2, he was making a living doing what he loved. That didn't happen because he was gifted. It happened because he focused. So how do you know what to focus on? You ask better questions. What makes me lose track of time? What do I do, even when no one's watching? What energizes me, and what drains me? Don't overthink it. You already know. You've just been too distracted to notice. And don't just think about interests. Think about values. Do you care about creativity, impact, freedom, community? When your passion aligns with your values, that's when purpose kicks in. That's when motivation becomes automatic. And guess what? You don't need to throw everything else away. Sometimes you can combine your interests. Love cooking and writing? Start a food blog? Love photography and fitness? Document your health journey visually. You can build something unique by blending your passions. But the key is to do it with intention, not chaos. Want to speed up your path to mastery? Find a mentor. Someone who's already done what you're trying to do. Mentorship isn't about hand-holding. It's about having someone say, "That's fluff, drop it." Mentors are like GPS for your dreams. They've taken the wrong turn so you don't have to. Oprah had Maya Angelou. Steve Jobs had Mike Markkula. They all had people who pushed them, challenged them, and helped them see what they couldn't on their own. You don't need to do this alone. Surround yourself with people who see your potential and have the courage to tell you the truth when you're off track. Even one good mentor can change your life. And a good mentor isn't always older. They're just further down the road you're walking. Find one, watch them, learn, ask, apply, and if you can't find one in real life, read books, listen to podcasts, interviews, or online courses. You can still learn from the best. The art of saying no. Let's talk about one of the most underrated skills in the world. Saying no. It's not sexy. It won't get you applause. But it might just save your dreams. Saying yes to everything is easy. It feels generous, productive, ambitious, but every yes is a no to something else. It's not just about time, it's about mental energy. Want to master your craft? Say no to distractions. That might mean saying no to social events, no to random opportunities, no to instant gratification. Remember, saying no is not rejection, it's protection. You're not being rude, you're being serious. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla and SpaceX by answering every email or attending every meeting. He focused. Real hard. So should you. Mastery. Takes time. Let's be real. Mastery is not an overnight thing. You're not going to be a master chef, best-selling author, or world-class entrepreneur in 6 months. You won't go viral overnight, but you will grow. And more importantly, you'll become someone. But here's the secret. Most people quit before the compounding kicks in. They plant a seed and dig it up a week later to see if it's growing. That's not how it works. Success rewards the committed, not the curious. Think about J.K. Rowling. She spent years building the Harry Potter universe before it exploded. Think about Serena Williams. Decades of training for a few seconds of greatness. You don't see the hours behind the highlight reel, but that's where mastery lives. Final encouragement. If you're still watching this, you already have something that most people don't. Desire. The question is, will you focus that desire? Because talent without focus is wasted. Potential without commitment is nothing but a good idea. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing, commit to it. Block out the noise. Say no to what doesn't matter. And then, go deep. Not for a week, not for a month, but long enough to get dangerous. You want fulfillment, impact, growth? It starts with focus. If this video hit home for you, don't just nod and move on. Hit that like button to let us know you're serious. Subscribe if you're ready to take control of your life and dive deep into mastery, mindset, and personal growth. And if you know someone who's juggling too many passions and getting nowhere, send this to them. It might be the wake-up call they need. Thanks for watching. Now stop scrolling. Start focusing. And we'll see you in the next one.